this video, I'm going to be showing you how to become a VTuber in 2025 only using these programs. Hey everyone, my name is Sanctum Gaming, and today in this video, I'm going to be showing you how to become a VTuber in 2025 in only a matter of seconds or minutes, depending on how much time I had to explain everything you need to know about becoming a VTuber. Without further ado, let's do this. So first off, you need to create your avatar. And how do you create your avatar, Sunkan? Where can I find these programs? Well, I got you, my friend. In this video, we're going to be using Vroid Studios. Vroid Studios is a completely free website that you can download. In the description below, I'll leave the link. And as you guys can see, I already created my avatar. He's right here. Oh my god, what an avatar, so sexy. Oh my god, this avatar is so sexy. I should be good. You can also create your own avatar starting with a create new, or you can select from their major sample gallery models in the website. These are completely free to customize and change as you're liking. You can also have an avatar sample Z for male, or avatar sample Y for female. As you guys notice, my avatar, I'm going to use my avatar as an example for this video. As you guys can see, you can zoom in, zoom out, you can change the parameters, middle mouse button, you can move your avatar around so you can see the proportions, the face, and everything else. As you guys can see, this website comes with a lot of features. For example, face sets. You can select what kind of face you want for your avatar, depending if it's a male or a female. It's completely up to you. You can customize the eye sets. You can customize like the eyes, for example, the pupils, how you want your eyes to be designed, how bright, how dark. You want it to have a shallow like mine. Mine has barely have any emotions. You can customize anything from your avatar, from the eyes to the eyelids, eyebrows, nose, even the mouth size. You can customize your hairstyle. Oh my god, yeah. Oh my god, I wish I could turn around, but you won't be able to see it because
Artlist.io.
As you guys can see, they have a full gallery of making hairstyles of what you're liking, but you can also customize separately, like the front, the back, the overall hair, the extension, the side, the hug, the extras, and the base hair. You can customize the base hair. How cool is that? Body is always one of the other important things. You can also change the skin color, the dark colors, the light colors, and you can also do the preset. You can also customize the clothes of your character. For example, I'm wearing a hoodie because my character always loves wearing a hoodie, which by the way, I will show you guys how I did this design. It wasn't really a design. I just grabbed the logo of my channel, but I'll explain that in a few minutes. It's a full gallery of clothing that you can select. You can be a soldier, you can be a female soldier. It all depends on what you really like. You can also customize it as you're liking. But if you don't want to customize an outfit only, but if you don't like the clothing and you want to customize the clothing on your own, I got you. Vroid Studios also has a feature that you can customize everything on your own. So back at the page, you can see that the Vroid has a separate tier for tops, bottoms, dresses, neck accessories, even arm accessories. How cool is that? You can also customize your shoe. You can customize your shoe. But if you don't like the texture of what you have it right now, I got you. You can customize the edit texture feature, which by the way is going to grab the hoodie of your character and you can place any type of design you want. Since I already put mine, I don't need to do this. But once you finish putting the design of your hoodie or clothes or whatever, you have to remember to save it. You can't leave without save. But since I already did my model, I'm gonna click and exit the thing. Making a VTuber is kind of hard, but it's depending on your passion of becoming a VTuber. Not just editing, not just making sure everything works. You created your character. Okay, so back at Vroid Studios, you can also have accessories. For example, I have cat ears because, you know, I was looking for a dog, but apparently a wolf doesn't have. It's similar to a wolf. Okay, it's similar. Okay, I don't need. You can also change the outline of your character. For example, my character has a major outline. You can even see on the jaw. But if you want to change the outline, for example, your hair, you can too. And your VTuber won't have an outline. But since I like the outlines, I'm gonna put it back. For example, your face also has an outline. You can change the outline of your character. You can put it on a medium. You can put it thick like mine, or you can make sure that everything is working perfectly. You can also do the body outline. For example, if you have, let's use the hand, for example. Yeah, we're gonna use the hands, for example. You can also customize the outline of your clothes. You can change the outline of your clothes, but you can put it back, remove it a little bit. You can also add the overlay of the width accessories. For example, the outline of your ears, hat, necklace, whatever you want to have. You can also change the rim of the light of the hair intensity. You can put it here or here. Everything works out in the end, as long as you feel happy of what your VTuber is going to be. Now that we have that settled, I'm going to show you guys how to export it. Remember, exporting is very important because for this next step, you're going to have to export your VTuber into Vseeface Studios. So You're ready to export your beautiful VTuber into Vseeface. But how do you do that, Sencon? Well, that's very easy, my friend. You can go right here in the arrow out of the box where it says export, and you're gonna go to export as a VRM. It's very important you select VRM, because if you don't export it as a VRM, it's not gonna work. So as you guys can see, it also shows you the export info, like how many polygons, materials, and bones your character has. You don't have to necessarily have to look at this because the info is already here. But if you're ready to export it, you have to hit export, and you're gonna go to this window right here. This window is super important. You're gonna leave it on VRM 0.0. Select on the title, obviously Sencon or Sencon. You can add the contact information, you can add the reference, versions, and also the avatar personality. Only the creator if you want to select this. Once you have selected everything, you can hit export. Once you have selected everything you need to do about your information and stuff like that, you can click on export. And once you click on export, it's gonna open up, it's gonna be processing everything you need for the export information. Now, once you have done everything you need to know about exporting your files and stuff like that, you can select which place you want to save it. You're gonna name your file, and make sure your file is a VRM file. If this doesn't work, then you have to export it again. Making these simple steps can be easy, but sometimes a little bit of challenge, since sometimes the model decides to not cooperate with you, like mine does sometimes in future videos. But since you already have that step, let's move on to the next. All right, now that we're here, as you guys can see, I already set up everything in Vseeface, which is completely free. I will also leave a link in the description below, so that way you can download Vseeface, and it's completely free. All these two websites are completely free for your VTube. Now that I have everything set up, it's time to export everything. As you guys can see, I already set everything up. Vseeface is completely free. I will leave a link in the description below, so that way you can download it. It's completely free, guys. I totally recommend Vseeface in order for this next step. So as you guys can see, I already set up everything. The camera settings, the frames. Keep in mind that the frames are going to depend on how fast your internet or your connection towards the internet is going to choose. The microphone, you can select the microphone for here. For example, I have multiple options, but for this one, I'm going to be using this microphone. But you can select any type of microphone you want to see. Just select your avatar. Oh my God, he's so sexy. Oh my God, look at that avatar. And once you're done, you can click start. And as you guys can see, my VTuber is tracking my movement and also following my lip sync. Oh my God, you handsome devil. But is that all, Sencon? No, it's not, my friend. I'm gonna show you the proper settings for a VTuber. For example, if you don't have a webcam and you're using the laptop or the PC install webcam, then that's okay. That's how everybody starts. As you guys can see, on the top right, we have multiple options. For example, you can reset the position of your VTuber. So that way, if your VTuber is looking like this, but you're looking at the camera, you can hit reset position. You can hit reset position, and your VTuber will be looking at you now. As you guys can see, he's also tracking my eyebrows, my lips. And how do I set up everything? Well, we're gonna go to this little option that says settings. Once you hit settings, you can go to general settings, and don't be afraid of these options, my friends. As you guys can see, these are my settings for a typical VTuber look. But if you want to have an auto blink, so that way your VTuber will automatically be blinking instead of following your blinks, that's okay. Because if you do it like me, right now my VTuber is not blinking because I am not blinking. But if I start blinking, my VTuber is gonna be following my blink to every inch of the way. So it's up to you if you want to have an auto blink or a non-auto blink. But if you want to have the emotions, how do I set up it, Sencon? Well, that's very easy, my friend. You're gonna scroll a little bit down and you're gonna see the expression detection. You can also have the simple, funny expression. So that way, my friend, you can look like this, you can do this, or you can even make open mouth like this. You can also set up a different type of emotions that you want to do. For example, if you want your VTuber to follow your own expressions, well, that's very simple. You're just gonna go to settings again, general settings, and you're gonna go where it says experimental expression detection. However, I haven't not tried this on my own, but apparently once you can save a preset of an expression. For example, if you're sad, happy, you can select that. But in this video, I'm gonna be showing you guys how to do that. So we're gonna go to experimental. And as you guys can see, there's a lot of things in my thing. Yay. As you guys can see, there's natural. You can calibrate of how you want your natural face. When it says stop recording, That means that it's recording your expressions of how do you want it to be neutral. So we're gonna hit stop recording. It's the same thing with other expressions like angry, joy, sorrow, surprise, fun, you name it. You name it, sir. But in this video, I'm gonna leave tutorials of how to use the expression correctly. Now, Sencon, I don't want the menu to be appearing on my screen when I start recording. How do I get rid of it? Well, my friend, you see that little bottom thing over there? That little thing over here? That thing is gonna be the transparent background. And boom, everything is gone. As you guys can see, there's nothing. There's nothing there and you won't be able to see it anymore. Now, how do I send this? And how do I record myself doing these expressions and reactions in a video? Well, let's move on to the next step. So right now, this is my window of OBS. Don't mind the little thing over here. Right now, I have a lot of things set up, but for this video purpose only, I'm gonna be showing you guys how to. Well, now that my OBS is open, I'm gonna be showing you guys what to do in this scenario. For example, as you guys can see, I have my mic and my game capture open. That's gonna be recording my microphone audio and the gaming or the reaction or whatever. But how do I add my VTuber, Sencon? Well, for this time, I'm gonna show you how to do it. You see this little plus sign here? You're gonna be clicking it. You're gonna go to game capture. It's very important you go to game capture. Once you hit that, you can either add existing or you can name it. But for this video, I'm gonna use the one I already have. I selected my VTuber. I hit OK, and hey, I'm over here. You can also move it around. You can move your VTuber around, and there you go. Your VTuber is now recorded with your OBS gaming, reaction, you name it. It's also gonna be capturing your lip sync. But remember, please, guys, remember this part. Keep Vseeface open. If you close Vseeface, the VTuber is gonna close itself with it and you will not be able to record anything with your VTuber. How to keep these things centered? Because if you don't have these things centered, everything is gonna go sideways and you won't be able to record anything. Well, now that we have the VTuber and the setting for the recording, how do I edit my videos? Well, as you guys know, Adobe is not for everybody. And if you have money to pay for Adobe, good for you. But for this video, I'm gonna be showing you guys how do I edit in Premiere Pro. So right now, this is a video I did, which by the way, it will be also in the description below if you guys want to check it out. This video is when I was playing Unfair Mario. And as you guys can see, my VTuber is right there. But how do I manage to record that? Well, that's the fun part. Since I show you guys how to add your VTuber into Stream OBS, it's also gonna be capturing the VTuber in the recording. For example, since I'm recording this in OBS, my VTuber is gonna be showing every step of the way and multiple times. And that is pretty much it. You already are on your way to be a VTuber. And yeah, that's exactly how I do YouTube. If you guys enjoyed the video and find it helpful, please leave a like and subscribe for more gaming content, reactions, or even more tutorials like this. If this was helpful and the links in the description below were helpful too, make sure to leave a like and also let me know in the comments what kind of video you guys want me to do next. See you later, and remember, stay positive and never give up on your dreams of becoming a YouTuber. Take care and bye-bye.